Welcome to Street Smart Samurai. I'm Dana Abbott, and I will be your guide throughout this video series on Kenjutsu, how to wield a Japanese sword. There are two major blocking and deflecting groups, your first line and your last line of defense. At the beginning of one's studies, in the martial arts or sciences, most all learn a defensive move for their first technique, which is usually an outward, upward, or overhead block. I will call A blocks. A blocks cover and protect your head, your shoulders, your upper chest, the upper extremities, like an umbrella protects you from the rain. A blocks are your last line of defense. Here are a few examples of some A blocks. A block here, over on the side of my body, with one hand or two. The other side, on the other side of my body. We can have an A block here in the front, so you can cover the whole front section here. Or, on the other side, we can have an A block here. So if you look, this is like an umbrella that protects the whole back of your body, and of course, the whole frontal areas of this, depending on what foot is stepping forward. I want you to understand that when you lift this above your head and you do block in an A block, your last line of defense, usually the block is around here in this general area between your hand and about halfway down. If we practice a V block, we're using the monouchi, or the tip of the sword, to block more than towards the handle area. Head. Yup. Head. Yup. Head. Yup. Head. Yup. Head. Yup. Head. Yup. With practice and experience, you will begin to understand a Japanese Kenjutsu concept called suriage, I will call a V block. These blocks are your first line of defense, where the opponent's strike is intercepted, deflected, or neutralized 2 to 4 feet in front of you, rather than over your body before it builds up too much speed and pressure. Your V blocks, or your first line of defense, allows you to deflect with the monouchi, with more of the tip of the sword out a little bit farther. So instead of lifting the sword over your head and protecting it and blocking basically from the hand down, we're going to block it the other way from the tip down. So if you look at yourself in relation to your opponent, you don't have to be in as close to spar and fight. Moreover, if you can bring the sword up and intercept it, jam it, deflect it this way, by the time it does come to you, you'll be out of harm's way. A large percentage and the outcome of your block depends on how fast your footwork is. The ability to get into the target area, strike, and get out without getting hit. This is called the 20-40 method. If you get in at 20 miles an hour, you must get out at 40. Here are a few examples of A and V blocking. Hit. Yup.
I am George, and this video is part of the Way movement, a career path in video sponsored by TGN. To learn more, visit tgn.tv.